Hey, what's up? This is the Mr. Zombie Brains podcast, episode 2. Today we have a guest with us, Jdog,
Hey, what's up?
and so we're just gonna hop right into it. He'll probably be revisiting us a lot of the episodes. He'll be our guest. All right. So first, I was gonna ask you, what's the deal with your channel?
Yeah, so I haven't uploaded in a month. I only got one video. However, I was having some computer editing issues, but I do plan to upload twice this weekend. One video on Warzone, hopefully with you, and one video on Siege, just by myself.
Nice. Epic.
I hope
Do you have anything
to,
else to say, or?
yeah, I hope to be able to consistently upload at least once a week from now on. But I do have some issues sometime and have some stuff to do, so it might not be every week, and sometimes I might be able to do two uploads. It just kind of goes by the week.
Nice. Let me check real quick while we're talking. And make sure my Warzone isn't louder than us talking. So just, hold up. Let me get to my thing. By the way, we're gonna be playing Warzone during this episode while we are talking. Okay. Just talk for like the next 10 seconds and then don't talk.
Alright, what do you want me to say, or am I just gonna say random stuff? I don't think it matters, so I'll just talk for like another 3 seconds. And is this what you want? And okay, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, it's good volume. It's fine,
Alright, perfect.
I think.
So, what's next?
Your voice in the thing is gonna be so bad. I hope this isn't terrible.
Is it still glitchy?
So cracky. Yeah, sorry about his voice being glitchy. We can't figure it out. We'll try to eventually. First, where are we gonna land? Oh, there's the location's actually called Shipwreck.
Yeah, is there anything there, like zombies?
Yes, I don't know if they're anywhere else or not.
Well, I guess
I haven't
find out.
seen.
Where are we dropping? And then,
Well,
what's next on the list?
We are not in the Outbreak mode anyways, but I was gonna talk about how I got Mortal Kombat 11. So I had to uninstall Siege to make space for it, so I won't be able to play any of that.
That's fine. Alright, you can talk about your
But
Mortal Kombat.
But I got it, and it's pretty fun. The only one annoying part is the game, when you play online mode, the game does not even care if it matches you against like people that are terrible and got the game on the same day, or people that have literally played the game every day their whole life. It keeps putting me against kids that just spam the same moves over and over and kill me with it. And I already died. I didn't get a gun. This kid sprayed me from behind.
I'm on my way over. So, how would you rate the game out of 10
that's pretty
so
much all
far?
I can say about that game.
How would you rate it out of 10?
Well, the modes that aren't online are really fun, so I'd probably say like it's still a solid 7.
7? It's
Yeah.
pretty reasonable. Isn't it a slightly older
Pretty
game?
fun. We gotta try it sometime.
Is it free?
It came out in 2019. It's number 11. It's Mortal Kombat 11, so we gotta try it sometime.
Is it free with Game Pass?
I don't think so, no.
Then I probably won't be able to play it.
Well, at my house.
Oh, alright, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, I killed the guy who killed you, but then I kind of got knocked. And finished.
Tough. I'm just waiting for my fight in Jdog.
Sounds good. Alright, what's next on the list?
Next, I was gonna mention how I edit. I use this thing called Clipchamp, and it's very useful. It's free, but that's why a lot of my videos can be lower in. Oh, I sniped in one shot. Let's go. Lower in quality because it can only go up to a certain quality with the free version of it.
That makes sense.
You can see my last 2 videos, not including the podcast, were edited. So that's good. Hopefully I'll tend to edit more of them in the future. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Oh. Here, we're gonna skip the next 2 segments until I can actually look at my phone for a second.
Sounds good.
For now, we're going to just go to the... Oh, no, we have to skip that one because that's for later. Okay. Things that don't make sense and are stupid. Did you have anything to say on this topic?
Not at the moment. You can go first. I'll think of something while you go.
I can't think of anything. We can touch back on that topic.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. Well,
Oh, I did not know
one
the gun
thing
was
is that
semi-automatic.
due to Infinity, so the three main game developers of Call of Duty, the companies are Treyarch, of course, who made Cold
Activision.
War, Infinity Ward. Well, Activision isn't an actual company that made it, but it's like a company involved with it or whatever. Like Infinity Ward is who made Modern
Okay.
Warfare and Warzone.
Makes sense.
And then Treyarch did Cold War.
So Treyarch.
Raven made games
War.
like they made Infinity War, or why did I say Infinity War? What do you call it? Infinite Warfare. My bad. Sorry. Yeah. So they made Infinite Warfare. They made Advanced Warfare. I want to say.
I've played neither of those
Which
games.
both those games they're like kind of futuristic and they're really like mostly hated by the community, but they're not like terrible.
Okay. So are you saying all
And
games
the
will be
company
made?
itself.
Or
No, just the next COD because of Infinity Ward and Treyarch need time to develop their next game, which most likely means that Raven's gonna be the
making this one in the
company creating
meantime?
the next COD. Yes.
Okay. Let's just hope it's better than the other ones.
Which, yeah, so we'll see. It could turn out good because Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare is just bad all around. But Infinite Warfare, I've never played the campaign, but I heard it was good. And then I've played their zombies, which is actually good. Their multiplayer, I'm not very fond of, but
Okay.
Raven isn't terrible.
Have they made any other games
But
or
it'll
just Call
give
of
more
Duty
time
games?
for. I think they have other games, of course. I know they have other games. I don't know exactly what, but the COD games they made aren't the most liked. But
Oh, you probably have enough to buy me back after that contract.
oh, you're dead.
Yeah, I didn't realize my gun was semi-automatic.
Tough. But it'll give more time. I think it's kind of a good thing because
You stand in the tree?
we have Warzone, which is great. That'll last us. Like if we don't like the COD, at least we'll always have Warzone.
And Cold War.
And it'll give more time for and Cold War, yeah. But it'll give more time for Treyarch and Infinity Ward to develop good games.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear someone. So it's probably good in the long run. And it'll last us until the next game.
Let's hope so.
That's
Is the next one
pretty
going to
much
be
all
a
I can
Black
say on
Ops
that.
or?
Black Ops the Black Ops series is only made by Treyarch, so most likely not unless Treyarch makes the next game. And I don't think they would do 2 Black Ops games in a row.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't know much about Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty for very long.
Yeah, that's all I had to say on that.
Are you going to go for that
I don't know
contract?
exactly how many minutes we're at actually, because I didn't check when we started.
That's fine. We can edit it together. We can have fillers later.
After we finished. Yeah, I guess, yeah. We can edit it out and make it exactly an hour.
Alright, what's next?
Because, yeah, I don't know when we finished testing, what time it was at. Oh, argument time.
What do you mean?
What is the best vehicle in Warzone? First, I want to ask your opinion for duos and squads. What's your opinion on the best vehicle?
Well, I have my favorite vehicle for across all modes, so that's kind of simplifies it. But I think my favorite's the SUV, the one that had the Tier 100 skin last season. That one is probably my favorite. It's very well rounded. It can hold your entire squad. It
There's
has
a ton of loot here, by the way.
Okay, it has a decent speed. It can make good turns, fit into semi-small spaces. And it's been used by a lot of people to squad wipe with that simple vehicle by itself. And that's why I think it's just the best, because it's well-rounded. And yeah.
What was your first point you made about it?
It can hold
The
your
very
full
first
team at any point.
Okay. So, I wanted to make the same argument for duos and squads that the SUV is my favorite as well.
I'm gonna head to that
Just
loadout,
because
by the way.
all your points, of course, but also I wanted to add that it has protection compared to because everything you stated, the buggy pretty much can do as well.
True, I forgot to mention the extra protection, yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
but it does give extra protection in comparison.
the skin
It's
from
just
last
a
season,
tiny bit slower, I think.
the skin from last season, that's a phenomenal one.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I think that's one of the best things I've seen out of
Also, I
this
was
game.
getting shot out of the air, by the way.
I'm
As
way
I was
over.
fighting over here, so just be careful. Well, either behind me, like kind of far, I think.
I think that's
Not
my
exactly
favorite
sure.
cosmetic I've seen in this game, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's really good. I have it equipped, so maybe if we find
I
it,
don't
we'll
remember
see
if I
it is
equipped it
good.
from last season. I might have to do that after this game. Yeah, the people are behind you. They're gliding down to where all the loot was.
Okay.
I think they're heading for the. Oh, they're repelling.
I
Cracked him.
couldn't get him. I'm sorry.
I'm going up to this roof, see if I can snipe them. All right. What are your
If
opinions
you
on the
repel, you're
solo
gonna die,
then?
so just don't repel.
No, I'm going up to the roof of this
Okay.
building over here. So what is your opinions on solos? Since
I
you
cluster
said
striked him.
that's good.
Okay, so you know like the biggest truck? I don't know exactly what it's called.
Oh, like the one that
Here's
spawns
my
fire
opinion
stations.
why. If you use it in duos or squads, it's slow, can't make quick turns really. It still has the health advantage, but you're gonna be getting shot by 2 LMGs or whatever weapon they have, opposed to in solos, 1 LMG cannot take you down. So you're gonna be able to get past like at least 5 different people shooting at you before you're gonna have to actually switch vehicles. Also, it can run over other vehicles because it's the biggest vehicle, so it can run over any other vehicle except for the helicopter, of course. But
I agree, but I'm gonna play devil's
there's an
advocate
ammo
here.
thing
I'll play devil's advocate. I'm gonna say that vehicle kind of sucks overall, just because of its mobility.
Wow, it's hurtful.
The mobility, I hate it. It can barely go anywhere. It's the one that gets stuck on the most rocks
Wanna go to the
and
train and just
the
dip
most
on these people?
obstacles. Yeah, it gets stuck the most. The slowest.
That is a good point. The
In
doors are closed. We can't go in.
my opinion, its only real advantage is its health.
Let's get the buggy
And
over
even
there.
then, it's not that significant that I would use it over the SUV.
It's like twice as much as the SUV, though, I think, which is a lot.
But in my opinion,
It's
with
like
SUV you can
quite a bit of
you can
health.
speed away.
The only
So
thing
then
is
at that
it can only
point,
hold 1 person in the vehicle. That's why it's terrible in duos as well. Well,
Yeah.
you can hold in the back of the vehicle.
then you're
and
open
sit
for
in the back,
shots.
but then you're just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch out my loadout real quick and then pick up my gun back, and then I'll keep my sniper.
All right. Is there anything else
You
to be
can take my
said
63
on the
if you want
topic? I'm okay.
On that topic?
Yeah.
Not really, except for what's your least favorite vehicle in solos?
I would say my second least favorite is the big one you
music works
mentioned.
now.
Oh, nice.
Now works when I have a chance at a copyright claim. Okay, well I gotta switch seats. I gotta turn this music off for copyright issues.
Okay. So I would say my second least favorite vehicle is the one you mentioned for your solos. I hate that truck. But I think the one I hate the worst is the smallest one. That one's just
ATV?
terrible. Yeah, that one is so bad. The only really good thing it's for is its mobility, and even then, like, you're
looks
so
like
likely
this.
to get shot off of it. Then
I wouldn't let me get out.
you're so likely to get shot off of it. Then at that point, it's not even worth it. And why are these dudes still
Alright,
chasing
well,
us?
what about in solos?
Same thing.
Same thing.
I always kill so many
Why-
people off
why
the
for
vehicle just
solos?
because it's a bad idea for them to
Just
take
'cause
it.
it's slow.
The big truck or the little one?
Yeah, why do you not like it in solo? Oh, I kept thinking you were talking about the big truck. You said
No,
that
I'm
was your
talking about-
second. Yeah,
Yeah.
The
The little one's the worst overall.
I
In
have to agree
solos,
in
the big
duos.
one's alright, I guess. But, like, I wouldn't take it. Personally, I'd rather
Duos
go on
and
foot.
Squads, I definitely agree with you. ATV is the worst because especially if you're not.
Why
the
did
one
we get out?
driving,
We gotta
you're
go to
even
zone.
More, if you're not the one driving, you're even more like open to taking fire because you're basically standing. And sorry, and in solos, I'd probably say, I'd probably have to go with the ATV as well. just because.
Yeah,
you're
overall,
also
it's
still
just a bad
sustaining
vehicle.
In duos and squads, the helicopter is good for getting around, but that's probably my second least favorite.
Oh,
just
I
because
forgot about the
You
helicopter.
get shot at so much, dude.
I didn't even consider the
and
helicopter.
the new car. They added the new car.
Yeah, we need to try that out
I'll
sometime.
have to touch
And I
upon
got
that later as well, but
yeah.
yeah, we can look on it for the map when we're starting the next game. I don't know if it's only in the Outbreak mode or not. I think it should be in the regular mode. It would make sense.
Okay. So what segment is the time for now? You reckon? I haven't thought of anything that's done yet.
It's National Tortilla Chip Day.
All right, we can discuss
cool.
that. So you want to announce it and then we can discuss?
Announce what? That it's National Tortilla Chip Day?
Yeah, and then we can debate it.
It's National Tortilla Chip Day. I just said it.
Well, February 25th.
Do you need plates? Or did you
Yeah, I do.
wires?
February 25th is apparently National Tortilla Chip Day.
Which is today.
What are your
recording this, at least. It'll probably go
yeah.
the same day.
What are your thoughts?
Cool. I mean, you gotta have a national day for like everything, dude.
Yeah,
Can't
I
just
mean,
exclude tortilla chips. I mean, Mexican representation. You know what I'm saying?
there's people.
Okay.
Southeast.
You can have fun with the people.
My thought process
get
is
in
that it's
trouble.
kind of useless because there's really no point for.
But what else are they gonna do? There's no actual holiday today, so they can just make one up for fun for all the little.
Yeah, but you
quirky
could
people
use that
want
logic
it.
for like. You could use that logic for really any item.
My question
If people
is why
find that
not,
rock,
though? Like,
I tagged him like 3
I get
times
there's
and
no
I'm getting
point,
destroyed.
But there's no point not.
This dude's
you're
kind of
getting
destroying me.
You can't get in. Get in the back. Okay, never mind. I'll go run him over. Sorry. I don't know. National Tortilla Chip Day.
Ow, I'm getting shot by his teammate and don't have armor plates.
He's a slimy dude, bro. He's gonna break my car.
I'm trying to snipe him for you.
Okay, I literally can't get him. I'm sorry. He's hiding behind the same tree, so I'm not able to get him.
Tagged him.
I'm gonna
Cracked
try to
him.
loop around and get him when he's not expecting it. But
I downed him.
nice.
He's
I gotta try to
self-reviving?
finish.
Finish him.
Nice. Okay, I'll go try to find his teammate.
I'm getting killed by someone. I don't have armor
Um,
plates. I need you to come pick me up. I'm about to die to zone.
My question is, if you're against
I'm
Tortilla
against
Chip
most
Day, right?
national holidays. I need
My
you to pick me up.
question is,
Okay.
I get your point, like why, but my question is why not?
Oh jeez, it's a
It
big
doesn't
truck.
do any harm. There's no other holiday.
I'm getting destroyed.
I'll try to get you.
Alright.
Let me keep you to safety.
My opinion, there's no really point to days like that. It's not like everyone's gonna go out and celebrate, eat tortilla chips. Like,
Well, yeah.
who's gonna
but
hear
for
that
those
and be
few
like,
people that
I'm gonna
do,
eat tortilla chips?
It doesn't really negatively affect anything.
I guess, but
It
you could
just
use that.
doesn't
You can really use that
logically
logic for anything. Like, you can make an
Exactly.
like.
Yeah, I'm not against using that logic. It's good logic.
We're gonna have to stop here and pick me up, by the way, if we're gonna make it to zone.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find an area where zone is not like right on our butts, where I can get through this stupid stadium area. Okay, I'll try to pick you up.
Yeah,
Right here.
I don't think there's really that much to say on the topic.
Yeah, I was just trying to prolong it so I didn't have to look at my phone, since we're
Yeah.
kind of running away.
All right.
Oh, is the zone not even moving? Hold up, I'm getting in the truck. I'm gonna look at my phone real quick.
Zone is moving, by the way.
Oh, new games slash, new upcoming games slash games that you have that you just wanted to talk about.
All right. So want to
Also, let's
debate
get this SUV.
games I have, and we can both evaluate them.
Sure. Which ones?
All right. So I got only 6 games because I don't have that much storage.
Alright,
I got.
Let's start with the first.
Let's start with Siege. What are your? We'll both rate it at 1 out of 10, then we'll debate why. What's your rating out
you
of
go
10 for
first.
Siege? Me?
You go first. You're the
I think
experience.
I'd rate it a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's a pretty solid game. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of unique mechanics. The only downside is it does get very repetitive, and teammates can be very toxic. Like, the team killing is a little bit ridiculous.
I'd say just saying we don't want to take any chance. We need to get a win for the video.
I need your plate. I need plates.
Okay, so you said 8?
I'd give it a solid 7 to 8 out of 10, yes.
I personally, this is just me, but I'd say probably like 4.
That makes sense. You never really played the game, never got into it. Oh, plates.
I get it. Like it has operators and stuff, but it's pretty much identical to like all the modes in Siege. There's basically a version of that game mode as just one mode in like
Well,
every
that's not
COD.
really the point. It's more of like the game is the point of like infiltrating and like it's hard to explain, but it's different because there's no respawning.
Yeah.
And
I also don't
you
like
can't
the
really.
graphics as much. It's not as realistic as
Well,
like
that's
other
not
games
really
like
the point of a
Warzone.
game like that.
Well, it's a shooter game, so that's why I was saying that. I downed him and finished him.
Nice. The point of the game of that is really the mechanics and like the strategies put into it.
Yeah, I guess. I just never really got into the game.
All right, that makes sense. All right, you want to move on to game
It's
2?
just not for me. It's not my personal thing. Yeah, sure. What's the next one?
All right, I got Minecraft. You go first on this one.
Here, I'm gonna take this fresh SUV and then we'll continue the conversation. Also, this is a cool decal, yeah. I'd say it's different. It's weird. This is like completely different from Siege. It's like a different type of game. I'd have to go with like, I'd say a solid 9.
9.
It's the one point that it gets taken off is that's kind of repetitive. But if you play creative, you can build whatever you want. You can do different things in survival, I guess. It's pretty fun. It's a lot more creativity than a lot of games. Also, it's only blocks, like squares, which is a bit weird. I don't know if I like that aspect, but I guess it's kind of the point of the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, probably like more like an 8. There's a couple
I
complaints
would.
I have, but for the most part, it's good.
Yeah. I would also give it a solid, probably 8 or 9. I really like the aspect where you can really build anything you want. I'm not a big fan of creative because I like the challenge, but my favorite part about it is playing with friends. That really enhances the game.
I didn't really enjoy the game until we played together.
Yeah, it completely changes the whole feel of it. I mean, by yourself, it's alright for a while, but it does get repetitive by yourself. When you're playing with friends, then it definitely changes the dynamic, changes the game entirely, and it basically becomes a fresh game.
We're SUV hopping. It's like our 4th one.
Yeah.
Alright, what about your next game?
Alright, I got Rocket League. I'll go first on this
still
one.
Going on. Dang it, switch. Go.
Personally, I would give Rocket League probably a 6 or a 7. The game's good. I never really got into it. I mean, I played a while. It's a fun game. It's just it does get really repetitive in my opinion. The players are really toxic most of the time in my case. I mean, there's not really much to say about it. It's really just car soccer, but yeah, I'd give it a solid 6, 7 out of 10.
I am gonna go ahead and give it a 9 because it's
That makes sense.
probably one of my favorite games of all time. Also, the one aspect that's great about it is you're not clicking a button and a character will just do something. Like X will do this action, like swing a hit, or like etc. etc.
Or trigger to shoot,
etc. Weird. But you have freedom. Like when you get better and you know how to move in the air and just move in general, you can really move any direction, look any direction, do a lot of different mechanics.
I did forget
compared to other games.
Yeah.
Also, it's just a creative idea, and it's a lot of fun when you get better. It's one of those games where like the skill gap is huge between the lowest and highest ranks.
Yeah.
And you really
I did
have
forget to
get
mention
better at the game. You don't get skill like in shooter games. You have some skill beforehand if you've played other shooters. Rocket League's its own type of deal.
I did forget to mention I did get decent at aerials the other day by playing Heat Seeker. In my opinion, that's probably the best way to get good at aerials is Heat Seeker.
Yeah, Heat Seeker's fun.
I think that's really improved my skill in
LTM called
aerials.
Super Cube, where it's literally just a cube. It sucks, that LTM.
That sucks. Are we gonna get out and get into a building, by the way? Because we're getting shot from a lot of
Oh yeah, we
angles.
probably should. It's really small zone.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, look how small zone is that. I didn't even realize.
Let's go up in here.
There's only
Alright.
13 people left.
So yeah,
We've just been talking this whole time, passing time.
I would give it a solid 6 out of 7.
hard
It's a
to
good
fix, by the
game,
way.
but not one of my favorites. So do I. It
Yeah,
comes to my loadout.
I
Where
have to,
are the stairs?
Agree. It's probably only a ladder on the outside, like some buildings.
We gotta go to zone anyway. Alright, my next game is Cold War.
I'm gonna close these doors. Ooh. Okay, well, you want me to go first or you?
I did first on my Rocket League, so you can go first on this one.
Okay, oof, that's tough. I'd say solid
We got zone,
9.
by the way. Just gonna give you a heads up before you
I
start.
can't find the staircase. Yeah, let's go to zone.
There's a staircase.
No, no, oh, there's kids over there. Here, just try to
Where?
be sneaky. In front of us. Just come over here.
Okay. Oh, there's
And
people
then
gliding to
kind
your
of
left,
chilling here.
southeast. Alright.
Okay. I'd have to say 9 just because it's my second favorite Black Ops game of all time. Or second, or it's like tied for second. Out of the 5. And,
Okay.
COD games in general, it's like one of my favorites, probably like third or fourth favorite. I mean, of course it's newer, so it's just a lot better in a lot of different ways. It's cool how it like crosses over with Warzone, so if you get a skin in Cold War, you can have it in Warzone as well, because I like
People.
Warzone as well. Sorry, I was not paying attention, I wasn't even looking at my screen. I got him low though.
There's 2.
No, damn it.
Alright, we're gonna play
I should have
more.
You can do whatever you want.
I reckon we have time for one more.
Okay.
Alright.
So, what it does well is, like, I'd say not so much as zombies. Zombies are fine, they're not the worst, but I personally like Black Ops 2 zombies and Black Ops 3 zombies, and Black Ops 1 zombies better. The only zombies I think it beats out is Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 4 is not the highest bar. Multiplayer, though, I love their multiplayer, and their campaign, oh my gosh. It's really fun. Lots of twists and turns, and at the end, I like how you can choose between the being the bad guy or the good guy.
Nice. I would.
That's pretty much it.
I would give it a solid 9 out of 10 as well, but for different reasons. I really enjoyed the zombies. I find it's a lot of fun. I like how you can upgrade the perks and stuff. I mean, it is the first zombies I've ever played, but I still like the aspect of it.
It's not bad.
I like all
I'm
the
not saying it's
camos.
bad.
I like the camos. I really like the multiplayer. I find it takes a bit longer to find repetitive. I don't know why. It's just there's a lot of different game modes. When you get bored of one, you can hop onto another. My personal favorite is VIP. I really love that game mode. I could play that one for a long time. Yeah, I like the cross progression as well. How when you level up in one, you level up the other. The battle pass and the skins correlate. For my first
Plus, you
Black
always have
Ops,
something to work toward.
That's true. Yeah.
The camos.
Yeah,
and leveling up.
it's probably my favorite Black Ops I've ever played. I mean, it's only one of 2, but it's extremely better than Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4 is, in my opinion, the worst out of all 5 Black Ops.
Yeah, Black Ops definitely isn't that great. Could be improved.
You mean Black Ops 4?
That's what I meant, yeah. What'd I say? 5?
You said Black Ops in general, which
Oh.
I thought you meant all 5.
No. Alright,
My question is, what do you think they're gonna name the next Black Ops game? Do you think they're gonna name it Black Ops, like, 6, or, like, a different name? Or do you think they're gonna name it Black Ops 5, since this one wasn't officially called 5? Did I actually get sniped out of the air?
I doubt they'd call it 5, because then it'd be kind of confusing. Then people would think Cold War is number 6, for newcomers.
They're probably just gonna give it, like...
I think it'd be cool
name
if they
anymore.
chose another historical event to base it on. Like, instead of maybe the Cold War, they could do it on something different. Maybe a World War II revamp, possibly. Because I liked that game.
Are, like, so many. They have World War II, and then, like, the first 3 CODs all were about the World War. And then,
Oh, were they?
And then, yeah, so...
Alright, it could be
and then,
something
like,
different
one of
then.
the other CODs. A lot of the majority of
Honestly, a thought I've had before
World War
was I
II 's
wonder
been repeated a lot.
how well the creators of Call of Duty would be able to make an open world game. Have you ever played Division? The Division?
No, but I do know open world games, so yeah.
Yeah, I think I would like to really see how well they make one of those, because they do really well with the story immersion in their Call of Duty games, and I'd like to see them do that on an open world, where it's not just constant multiplayer like team deathmatch or zombies. Like, they can have those things, but I feel like a whole nother experience like that would be really nice.
Yeah, there's been rumors due to some like leaks about they could be making a open world zombies map. There's no rumors for like a regular open world with multiplayer or whatever.
Honestly, an open world zombies would be even cooler.
Rumors about zombies being an open world.
They do really well.
Kind of like
Transit,
if you've ever played that.
I have not. No. Before. You've told me about it though. I really feel
like they could have done it so much better.
In my opinion, their zombies, they're really good with their story immersion, and just how they go about it in general. And I feel like that'd be really cool to see them expand it into something bigger that you can progress on, instead of having to restart every time.
Yeah.
Alright, my next game is Warzone, the one we're playing. Unless you want to skip that one for last.
Oh, I don't care, really.
I mean, obviously, I want to keep it kind of brief because we've been going on for a while. Definitely a solid at least 8 or 9. The matches can...
Because I shot out of there.
That's fine. The matches can get slightly tedious due to their length, but I feel like the experience is really great. The story is great. The loot balance is really nice.
An enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert.
Yeah, there's really not much to say about the game. Clearly, we wouldn't be playing it if it wasn't any good.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Honestly, this is my first 10. I'd rate it 10 out of 10. Because it did everything other Battle Royales have tried to do, but it worked. I don't think I have any true complaints about the game, except for, like, get rid of the MAC 10, but whatever.
Yeah. I'd find it really hard to give a game a 10 out of 10.
I like the gulag aspect.
That is really nice. I'd find it hard to give a game a 10 out of 10.
When you lose, you don't freak out. But when you lose the gulag, then you can freak out.
Yeah.
Anyways,
personally, I wouldn't give any game a 10 out of 10 that I own currently, because none really fit all my desires for a great game, and one that I can play for a long time without finding it repetitive. But this one's definitely up there.
I think Warzone can do that for me. The reason I don't play it all the time is because I just love other games as well. If I didn't have other games, I would be totally fine with just having this game. Also, my threat level is 3, so that means this person's on my butt somewhere.
They're on the roof with the helicopter. I like how the game is constantly changing, like with the Outbreak game mode. I like how they're always adapting and changing to improve the experience for the players. And that's all I really have to say on
One good thing, though, is they're changing the modes and like small aspects of it, and they're not changing the map on a wide scale all the time. Like, that's one reason Fortnite also got bad, is because they couldn't stick with a good map. If they still had the Chapter 1 map, I probably would still play the game. Also, there's a kid sniping at me.
I killed one on the roof, by the way. Over here.
Okay, nice. I think that's one thing. Like, last time I talked about why Fortnite died and Warzone didn't, but that is one good reason, in my opinion.
Makes sense. 1 second. Someone just messaged me. Never mind, it was just a game notification. Alright.
Am I building?
On my way over.
Or he's about to be.
You're kind of far.
Oh, there were 2 doors, and I think his teammate opened the other door, and then he came through that one door that was already open. I think they literally did a trick play on me. Because I was looking at the other door since it just opened, but then he was on the other door. I got literally trick played on.
Survive and you can redeploy. You win this,
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was just concentrating. Alright, let me check. What's my last game? My last game is Apex.
Oh, I was in the middle of throwing a grenade. I waited like 5 seconds to see if this guy came, and then he didn't, so I threw my grenade, and as I was throwing it, he decided to come out of the corner and shoot me.
Dang.
So I couldn't shoot back.
Yeah, my last game's Apex. I give that game probably a 7. I find it a lot of fun with the different operators and the different immersion they have to it. I feel like the map, I like how Apex is really fast paced. There's only I believe, I forgot how many, I think it's only 20 teams. And yeah, I really like how each person is different, how they can counter each other. And I think they did really good for a fast paced battle royale.
I haven't played that game in forever, and when I did play it, I didn't play it for too long. Land on Most Wanted, by the way, it'll bring me back. instantly
on what?
after you do it. Most wanted, because it'll bring me back instantly once you fulfill it. But I was gonna say,
First, most wanted.
Here, I'll try to mark one. I don't have
I
much
got it.
experience with that game because I haven't played it much. But
Yeah.
but from what I have, I remember it being a little bit too similar. It's more similar to Fortnite than it is to Warzone, in my opinion, from what I've played. But it wasn't as bad, I don't think. I think I'd rate it probably like a 6 from what I've played. It was fun, but like it wasn't something that would captivate me and keep me playing for like hours at a time like in Warzone. I kind of would just play a few matches maybe and get bored.
That makes sense. That one takes a bit to get into. Yeah, that's all my games. What's next? Stupid things that don't make sense.
Random fact of the day. What we're gonna talk about next. Okay, the first fact on this random website that I pulled up says the heads on Easter Island have bodies.
I did know that actually. That when I first found that out, that was
I heard
actually
about that too.
really interesting. I feel like it would take a lot of work to get those.
Yeah, aren't they underground, right? Yeah.
They are. Yeah.
When were the Easter Island heads made? Wasn't it like a long time ago?
I don't know how they got there, but yeah, that was a long time ago. You gotta play some Outbreak
if you want. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's actually really interesting though. You got any more that I possibly didn't know?
Yeah. Let me just scroll to the next one.
Yeah, I'll cue us into an
The moon
Outbreak.
has moonquakes.
What does it mean, free access?
Anyone who doesn't have the game has like a free access week this week if they want to like try it out. It's to get more people to play it and then end up wanting it forever and buy it.
What is it? Is it its own game?
It's a good marketing strategy. The free access?
Yeah, no, the Outbreak.
That means Outbreak. Yeah, well, it's its own game mode. It's in Verdansk. It's just where zombies are on the map. That's the only difference.
Well, let me cue us into one.
Goosebumps are meant to ward off predators. I thought they were to like warm you up.
Really? I thought they were just like a reaction from your skin from different inputs. Like, it says the store is currently unavailable when I try to cue us in.
Oh, here's one. Pineapple works as a natural meat tenderizer.
Does it actually?
I mean, it makes sense because it has juice in it, but it also doesn't make sense at the same time.
It's weird. It doesn't let me play it.
Why?
Every time I try, it says the store is currently unavailable. Let me make you a party leader. It won't let me. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'll kick you and invite you back.
Humans are the only animals that blush. Yeah,
That
I mean, I
does
guess,
seem to make
that
that does make sense to me.
When you blush, you're either nervous or.
Oh no! Don't join me! Don't join me! Invite me.
Okay. When you blush, you're like either nervous or like, embarrassed or something, and I don't really think other animals have that as much.
Yeah, they don't really feel those emotions. It's also just
they're
blood
nervous
rushing
in
to your
different
cheeks.
ways, like
You mind inviting
when
me?
they're scared, and then they do other natural instincts.
You should invite me.
I'm just checking for updates. It's not letting me load in.
It still won't let me do it by myself.
On here says the wood frog can hold its pee for up to 8 months.
Holy crap! That's a little ridiculous.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't join me. Invite me.
You lose up to 30% of your taste buds during flight. I mean, is it due to like the altitude or something?
What do you mean during flight?
I'm not really sure. Like on an airplane.
Huh. Why did you join me?
Yeah, it says it's due to the elevation, yeah. Okay, now I can. Oh, I guess I joined you.
Yeah, you gotta invite me. Alright, I think that's good for facts today.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to think
also,
of things that are dumb?
Your nostrils work at one time. That's the last thing.
Your nostrils work at what?
At one time. So I guess,
What do you mean at one time?
you'd never be able to like breathe from one nostril at a time. It would be hard out. Well, apparently you physically can't, but.
What do you mean you can say that fact again?
Well, I already clicked off it, but you like have to breathe through both your nostrils at once. Like you can't just breathe through one.
Huh.
Like it's literally impossible apparently. Also, I can't invite you. It says.
Uh,
I also
it
can't
says,
join you. I'll invite
yeah, I
you
can't.
oh, you joined my
I
party.
joined you.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, you want to talk about
Sorry
things
about
that are
the
dumb?
not gameplay. Yeah, if you got one.
Um,
It's lagging. Sorry.
I would say the fact that schools don't teach you what you need, like the important skills. Like, that really
Yeah, but
annoys
then they
me.
teach you stuff like E, which is equal to like.
Yeah,
I guess you can use that in real life situations, but like other things.
yeah, like, that really frustrates me because I don't know what I want to do when I'm older, but I do know that I want to be prepared. Are
Yeah.
we going to Cold War?
What? Oh, because I clicked Outbreak, but
Mm.
Outbreak's supposed
Like,
to be
I don't
also
know what I
in.
want to... Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what I want to do yet, but I know that when I do figure it out, I want to be prepared for it. I don't have to
You know
learn
what?
as I go.
I'm thinking that Outbreak actually was in our last game, and you have to just be at that one location. I'm not really sure, because when you
Oh, maybe
click
that's right.
Outbreak, it like
Takes you to the
it.
store. Try it again. Or
Well, that
do it
too.
in
But
a
if
regular.
you click it through like the
Why'd you
Outbreak
leave?
tab, it says launching Cold War. No, I'm just says checking for update. It keeps like kicking me out and stuff.
Mm. But yeah, that's really annoys me the most. Like, they don't teach you how to do taxes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. My question is, why do you go to school for like 7 or so hours a day, just to have a couple hours worth of homework that you have to do before the next day of school? If you go to school for 8 hours, why don't you use those 8 hours, like most of your day, to actually learn the stuff instead of having to go home and do it?
Yeah, and in my opinion, they shouldn't have homework because then
Try to tell
after
me
you
about it.
should be able to like work and provide for yourself so you can set yourself up for the future.
Yeah, that too.
If you're
Cause
too busy doing homework, you're gonna be so unprepared. And like, how are teens supposed to get a car if they can't work for them because they're doing homework all the time? Or how am I supposed to get an
yeah, either
apartment
that or
or
you're
like
not
a
gonna get
house
any sleep.
when I move out? Yeah, like the school system is terrible. Like it's terrible for preparing kids. At least the American school system. I don't know how other countries work, but I know that the American
Yeah.
one definitely isn't great at all.
And then they stress how
Oh,
much
that's
like they care about like mental health and stress.
They
Like,
do,
even on
and
the
they
back of our
clearly do
ID
not.
cards, on the back of our ID cards at school, they have a. So on one side they have our like barcode thing, and then our picture, and then our grade and stuff. And then on the other side they have like suicide hotline prevention details and
I
phone
mean, yeah,
number or
that's
whatever.
important,
But
but
then they,
it
they
doesn't
give
help
us
if
like
they're the ones
a
causing
ton
the
of
stress.
homework. They like give us tests that are like hard, and they like throw a lot of pressure onto us. But then they also are the
Correct.
ones advocating for mental health.
It's obviously an important thing. I'm not gonna like deny that, but it's just it doesn't make sense with it coming from them when they're the main providers of that stress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
the,
all I can think of.
I feel like there should be like a limit you can assign for homework for one day, because I hate when teachers assign like 3 hours of homework one day and then like none the next. Like I'd
But
rather
they
have an
always
hour and a
seem to.
half of homework each day, or however, just for example.
Yeah, like I don't like it how I don't have homework that often. Like I do most days, but the days like I don't, I feel good. Then the ones that I do have homework, it's where like all my classes have homework. So I'm either doing like barely any homework a day, or I'm doing all my homework in a day.
Teachers should be required to like not like to split up how much each day they give. To be,
Yeah,
like,
and sure, some of it's
exactly
my
even.
fault. I don't do all my homework like perfectly the second. Like I'm not the best manager of my time, but
neither.
it should be a bit easier than you know what I mean. Like homework was first invented as a punishment.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Like somewhere in like
Yeah.
Europe, like, and then yeah.
And then now they
I
say
just
it's
don't like
to like keep
the school
information
system.
in your mind, but then we go to school 5 days a week, and on the weekends we're
Yeah.
assigned homework too. So it's
And-
not like we need that information every day. We don't need to be practicing log functions. We don't need to be talking about Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen, every day. Like it doesn't. Make
Yeah.
sense. We don't
Plus,
need comma practice every day or whatever.
Yeah, and the thing is, I feel like having to do it at home will make it worse because you're stressing about it, and that stress
And then your parents
can, like,
sometimes
it damages
if they're
your body.
strict, like depending
Yeah.
on the parent, but a lot of parents are strict and they make you even more like stressed out about
Gas is approaching
everything.
your position.
Like, especially in the last
Oh,
year,
it's gonna be busy,
they seem to have put a lot of pressure on students in this last year in an already a
especially
stressful
during
time.
this time when literally no one can even breathe during school. It's like,
Oh, I almost went out of the combat zone.
oh my god, I made it by literally .01 or whatever it was.
So did I. Alright, yeah, especially during this time, like, they
Gotta
should
land
be
on the actual
focusing on making sure students are, like, doing well in school. Why am I getting destroyed? But yeah, they should be focusing
'Cause
on how
everyone
well
and their mom
students
is
are doing
landing.
actually in the school, not how well they're able to do at home or on a computer. Because most students, that barely works for them. Like,
Get on me.
I'm kind of, like, at the
Down
bottom
him?
of the boat, fighting, like, three
Finish him?
people. I got
I downed and
destroyed.
finished him. I'll try to get out. Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
I'm at
Too
the
busy.
bottom. It's fine. Okay,
Oh, I'm
but yeah,
stay on
that's
the
just,
bottom area, actually.
They survive, they can
that's what annoys me the most, is that the school system does not prepare you. I think the
Yeah.
one good thing they have done, at least our school, I don't know if other schools do this, is their Passion Gives Back program. Like, that is something that might help you, because you
Oh,
have to
the,
do a research paper.
four-year thing.
Yeah, you have to research, you have to write a paper, like, describing why this
Yeah,
change matters.
The only
Then you
thing is
act
that
on
they
it, and
take
you help, like,
4 years to do that,
society.
and you only did that one time.
Exactly, and you only do one project. They need to find a way to incorporate that into, like, a lot of things, besides just English and, you know, taking 4 years to do a small project, you know what I mean? They need more creative stuff like that. But yeah, I think
everyone
that's
and
good
mom
for
is
that.
shooting.
Alright, what's our next topic?
Oh, I'll check in a second. I'm a bit busy
Okay.
getting murdered.
That place
So
is
busy,
terrible.
it's such an open area.
teammate has
Alright, I want my gulag. I'll
I
drop
like
back down
no
on you.
ammo either. I'm gonna land at this little area.
Alright.
I wouldn't recommend landing here, but maybe near it.
I'm going to, just
This
because why
area's been
not?
opened. There's a starter pistol in here if you want it.
I start with the pistol. Are there zombies here?
I'm taking the starter pistol because I need ammo. I'm switching out one of my
What?
actual guns.
Kill all zombies to get an access card. I found
Oh
zombies.
yeah, if you kill all the zombies per like how many you need to kill for your team.
Oh, that's a player.
So, I
Bro.
think that's how it works.
It's all up to you now.
I'll
Go for the
try to get you
Alright.
back. Sorry, big boy. I'll
It's
have to
fine.
get kind of far
What's
from here
next?
first. Though. Would you rather? You can look it up on your phone since you're dead. Look up like weird would you rather questions or something.
Okay.
Try to make and not like the first thing that pops up. The first website is all about pooping and farting and stuff. So maybe do like the next one. So it's not my favorite
Alright.
topic at the moment.
Okay.
See, this quad is good
Alright.
for getting away really fast. That's one benefit, I'd say.
Okay, this one's kind of a random one. Would you rather the first aliens you ever meet, would you rather them be robotic or organic? Like, would you rather meet robot aliens
Organic,
or would you rather
because
meet
then-
normal aliens?
Organic, because then if they're bad, I can chop their head off with like one swing. If they're a robot, I have to like hit them with like a freaking cannonball for them to die.
I agree, but for different reasons. If they're organic, we could find some way to reason with them, and if
Oh
we
yeah,
had
and we can
to,
use their DNA to study stuff too. And,
true,
like,
if it's
get
a
infect
robot,
from
if
them
they're
or something.
programmed to kill us, they're gonna kill us. They're not gonna change. Like,
Even if they're
you know what I
programmed
mean?
to be nice, and the organic ones are nice too in this scenario, the organic ones, you can use their DNA and try to do different things with it. Oh, there we go. I figured out how to stop the music, but it'll probably get copyright strikes. But it's really low volume, so I probably not be able to hear it.
Okay, so the next one. Would you rather lose the ability to read or to speak?
To read? I don't need to read. Bro!
Dang,
need to
you can
read,
put
I'm
us
stupid.
in another one.
People can just tell me what's happening.
Oh, you have your good look.
Yeah,
Alright.
my good luck. People can just tell me
That's
what's
true.
happening, and I can also, like, take signals, and also,
survive and you can
yeah,
redeploy.
I'd rather be able to, like, speak. I feel like that's pretty. I feel like that's what everyone would answer. What about you?
I think I agree. Yeah. Or you can do more things without reading than you can without speaking.
Yeah, you can't
All
have like,
right.
a conversation like this without speaking, but you can without reading.
You win this fight, you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here.
All right.
Alright, hold up
I
on the
have
question.
You're up, soldier.
2 good ones after.
Go sort this fucker out.
Remember, that gun's semi-automatic.
I know, yeah. Oh my god, no. Go away, go away, go away.
You stunned him, I think.
I was trying to, that was a decoy grenade, I'm pretty sure. I was trying to get out there.
Oh. Alright. Would you rather be covered in fur or scales?
So it's like either I'm a furry or I'm a slimy boy.
I would choose, not necessarily, I would choose scales because I feel like if you like got hit or something, you'd be a lot more protected compared to like fur. You could like,
Yeah, probably. But I would probably go with fur because then, like, if I was a scale person, the government would try to do, like, experiments on me and stuff. Like, what the heck, bro? And then if I was a furry, I would fit in with all
no,
the
it's
other
like your
furries, and
skin
they
is
think I'm
covered in
just a
fur or
furry.
your skin is scales. And without
Oh
government
yeah, but then
testing,
if they
just like
question me, I
every,
can say I take
I'm just talking
fur off
about,
myself.
I'm just saying everyday life. What would you prefer?
Fur still. Plus, you'll never
I
get
would
cold
choose scales.
really as much. Also, scales
I
would
guess.
look uglier, I think.
I guess.
That's my
Alright.
opinion.
Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
Lose a year of my life. That's like,
I'd probably
would you rather
agree.
be tortured or would you rather get killed? That's the same type of gist, not as severe, but I'd rather just be killed at
Yeah.
that point, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
Get yourself
Okay.
a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Do you want to talk about one of the topics we glazed over before that I didn't?
I had one more.
Alright, yeah.
Would you rather, this one's kind of, just personal preference. Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality?
Oh,
I personally would
mean-
choose the 6 with the good personality.
it depends on how 6 they are. Depends on your definition of 6.
Your personal definition of 6.
Yeah, 6 isn't terrible. I'd be fine with a 6 with a better personality. I don't.
I think personality
Sure.
matters more. Cause sure, you can get someone
Me
that
too,
looks
unless
good,
they're like.
but if you, it's like marriage. If
is
you want to spend your
cool.
life with them, you got to be compatible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only thing is, if it was like one of 2 conjoined twins, and also they were like super ugly and had a big forehead or something, I would not.
Why would that matter?
How does marrying with
what?
conjoined twins even work?
You're kind of marrying 2 people at that point.
Yeah, well, would if 2 people marry each of the halves, and also what if you just forget which half is yours?
I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. All right. What's next?
I saw an episode of the show that I watched, 911.
Yo, Darth Vader timed out.
There was an
Our
episode
life
where
was
there was
saved.
conjoined twins in part of it, and they said they didn't talk for like 2 years. And then one of them started choking and like almost was dead, and then they started talking because he was like, I don't want you to die. It was weird. That's why I was thinking of conjoined twins. That would be ugly and hideous. Okay, that kid's going inside the airplane. We can see by your mark. I'm trying. Oh, I was trying to mark that kid, so I got shot out of the air because I was standing still.
I got a weird shotgun.
I'm 1
Alright.
HP, dude.
Alright, what did you want to talk
I'm
about
literally
next?
going to die. I'm on actually less than an HP, dude.
I'm on my way over. You're
Okay, I'm on the other side of the wall. I should be safe, but I have no source of loot near me. I have to run to this section over here.
I have a
think I'm
12
safe,
gauge with the. I have a 12 gauge with a 32 clip. All right, what's our next topic?
Okay, let's see if I even have anything else. Oh my god, that was the best chest ever. Gave me a blue sniper and a legendary, gun out of it. That's
Nice.
pretty much it, I think. I think we're close. We're at 64 minutes, so I don't know however many minutes it took us to figure out the whole thing with Twitch. Like, it was probably close to 10.
Yeah, it did take us a
Down
while
kid?
for that.
Finished it good.
I died. All right. So do you not have anything else?
No, you can just say something random.
Okay.
teammates here.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what we could talk about.
Okay, what are your thoughts
Is
on
there?
the new...
Are you sure there's nothing we skipped over?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the new Outbreak mode? We didn't really talk about that because we couldn't really do anything. I didn't even see a zombie the whole last game.
It
But
sucks.
From what you've heard,
Too many.
I don't
Well,
think...
I haven't heard any. I haven't
Unless
heard.
this
I don't think
isn't
that's
the actual
it.
Outbreak mode, I don't see zombies.
Yeah, but what
probably
I've
just
seen, the
can't access it.
shipwreck. Yeah, but the shipwreck in Warzone, terrible. Would not recommend.
That's just 'cause
There's
it's the
too
first
many
day,
people.
though. It's a little bit busy, but even as a location, it's not like the most cool looking compared to
Yeah,
other
there's too
places.
many people. Personally, did not see zombies. Would not recommend.
I mean, it
Not
doesn't
worth the
take
hype.
away anything from the game. It just adds something that doesn't really need to be added. So it's like, it doesn't hurt, but it also doesn't help much.
I hate the crossbow.
Mark a most wanted for me.
Okay.
I'll go ahead over to it. Actually, I almost have enough money without having to get a most wanted, and I'd rather not mark myself.
There's one in here though. There's
I'm
one
just
in
gonna
there
go
just in
find like
case.
a chest because I basically have enough. I don't want to mark myself. I don't have
There's
to.
probably one in that building that I marked. Not in Boneyard. Boneyard is a terrible place to be.
Oh yeah, wait. This is where we were before, and there were like 80 kids here. I'm gonna go the other way.
Alright, we need to talk a little bit more to get content.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys
Exactly
wanna
how
talk
much
a bit
time we're at.
more?
We can just go a few minutes over what we think it should be.
Don't forget, can I plug my Twitch channel?
Yeah, I don't care.
Alright, my Twitch is all lowercase,
No one's listening to this
YT
anyways. If they are, they're already
Jdog
done.
5050. Well, I'm talking about for the video.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, my Twitch is all lowercase YT Jdog 5050, no spaces, and my YouTube is all capital Jdog space 5050.
Nice.
Ignore the one haven't uploaded in 1 month. That will be changing sometime this weekend.
I had like a big break between the last Fortnite video and then the first. It was Cold War Zombies video and the first one after. Because it was the first day, Season 4 was the last video of Fortnite. And then after that, it wasn't until D Machina was already out.
D Machina. What you mean, Firebase C?
No, D Machina.
D Machina's been out for a
first-
long time, so unless.
It's been out since November, and the first day Season 2 or Season 4 from Fortnite was.
Was
quite a
there
while
no
before
zombies
that.
before that? I'm
Well,
confused.
no, that was my first video. Was like after, a few days after D Machina came out, after
Okay.
Cold War came out. So like it was in
Okay.
November. I think it was like November 15th when I uploaded it.
I didn't get my
Before that, it was
Cold
the
War
first day
until
of Season
Christmas.
4, which was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get my Cold War till Christmas.
Nice. I need like 200 more money.
Yeah,
you got
we
any
guess
more
we
would you
can
rather
just-
to hit us with?
Yeah. I
Or,
don't
like,
have much
can you
longer.
think of another?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish out this game. For being honest.
It's fine if not. We're basically at an hour, I think. Can you think of any more like game ideas, especially for like for other episodes, like segments we could do or something? Like just
For our
random
podcast?
games or something.
Or
Like, yeah,
just
like more like a game
for
or
videos?
something
For
our podcast.
like,
Because like some
more
podcast
chill
games,
game?
like usually trivia and stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. But
I think a
Nothing
more
right
chill
now.
game to do would be Rocket League. That'd be a good one to do.
I
during
meant
our podcast.
for like segments, like we talk, like a trivia game where I ask you questions on the podcast
Oh,
to help.
if you want to do something
pass
like
time.
that,
I can't think of one.
it needs
That's
to be
why
a
the
game
Would
we
You
both
Rather was closest
decently
thing I
know.
could get.
Yeah.
Like there's
Honor-
some games I saw where it was like you each say a line and then after that the next person says a line and you try to continue a story and then it gets weird. That's the only I saw that one and like a couple other ones that were similar to it when I looked them up earlier. Trying to figure out if I could find one, but I couldn't find one.
Could just play 20 questions, but that'd be kind of boring.
Yeah. Could you two truths and a lie? Because then we can actually talk about whatever our truth was and stuff too.
That's true. We could do that.
That's not a
Another one I
terrible
thought
one.
of.
We could prepare that before the next video. Just prepare a few.
We
two
could
truths and a
also
lie.
do like those moral dilemma things. Like, would you run over one old man or
Yeah, like
one
would you
normal
rather's,
person.
but more like good ones that we can come up with ourselves beforehand.
Yeah,
So like
but I'm
next
talking
time
about like
if we are
no,
gonna play,
I'm
we can prepare
talking
for
about
that.
like the moral dilemmas. Like your car is swerving out. Do you hit the? Would you hit two normal people or one blind person? I think, or
Yeah, it's
something
like
like
would you
that. You know
rather more
those?
intense
There's an enemy
and
team
more about
hunting you.
like
Y-
moral. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do. That way they could learn a bit more about us and how we think.
Yeah, and we can prepare a few questions beforehand as well. I can go out of my way
Yeah.
before the next video and just that's what I did before anyways. Like before this episode we were talking, trying to figure out like a few ideas for topics and such.
Yeah.
I say the podcast can end whenever this game ends unless you leave before then. Then I'll just end it where you leave probably unless I
I
leave.
should be able to finish it out because technically his practice doesn't end for another 6 minutes, and it does take him like 15 minutes to get
There's
back.
like tons of armor
As long
pads
as
over here.
as long as the game doesn't take another like 25 minutes, we should be good.
Enemy UAV
Yeah,
overhead.
hopefully it doesn't.
If anything,
It's
I
the
can
enemy
help you get to
UAV,
late
but
game and put it up to you.
precision airstrike as well as I have one.
I don't have one.
I've been just running around. I don't know what to do.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh, loadout drop.
That's good.
I'm gonna go for that.
Yeah, I'm most likely going to as well. I'm
That
gonna
sucks. There's still 21 people left, and I want to finish. Oh, I'm getting hunted.
probably gonna keep my AR and switch out my
Gas is
sniper.
closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Right in front of
I'm
us.
frozen. I picked up whatever I could. I have two snipers right now because I accidentally picked up the wrong gun and I was lagging.
I downed him.
Good. Okay, I found an SMG on the floor. I'm gonna
Oh,
grab it.
he's
and
trying to
I'm
snipe us. I picked my wrong loadout, so I have my MAC-10 instead
Where's he,
of my
where's he?
own sniper. Right ahead.
Mark.
He's like directly ahead of us. I don't know, 62 degrees. Can you finish the dude or no? Where'd he go?
No, because I don't know where he is. Oh, I see a sniper glint.
Oh, he's sniping.
Yeah, one of the kids sniped me.
That was too close.
I'm
Throw those
armor
three, which
plating.
means there's probably kids behind us as well.
Oh, on the right, on top of the building.
Sorry, you already
Oh
dead.
my
Sorry.
god.
Okay, could have
That's
been damage.
fine.
That's great. I couldn't do anything. I tried my hardest to make it out. There was zero I could have done.
Alright, I'm gonna get off.
Wait,
But
I'm
thanks
gonna
for
do
our...
No,
Okay.
You're done.
I'll win. Trust me.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
There we go. I won.
Wow.
I can get you back. Mark a most wanted. I'll land on it.
The only one I knew was on that building.
Have most wanted contract.
That and
Oh.
also this one. I'll land on this one probably.
I really think I need to go though.
Why? What time is it? They're not even gonna start heading back yet.
I guess, but I don't want to be, I'd rather
You
be
can turn
off
it
and
in
doing
half a
something
second,
else.
Can't you?
I guess, but I need to get all the way to my room, make it look like I'm doing something else.
All the way to your room. All the way down.
Plus,
the
I haven't eaten dinner yet. Yeah, plus I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
You've designated yourself as a most
But thanks for having me
Wow.
on... You just let me do an outro for you or something?
I suppose. It's fire still. I can buy you back for free. If you want.
I don't want to, no, I gotta go eat. But thanks for having me on the podcast, and I'll see you next week.
Alright, yeah, hopefully we'll have Jdog on as our guest next week as well.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, bye. Alright, well, he's leaving, but, oh, I got sniped. I was gonna say I'm gonna finish out the game for the rest of the podcast, but I think I'm dead unless I can pull the self-res off. No! I was just about to pull it off, too. Alright, well, I guess, guess that's it then. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next week. Or so. Probably a week. Peace.